Welcome back to the program. Lou and Jackie
Good
here.
morning.
Hopefully you're enjoying your day. Nice crisp day here in central Iowa, but a lot of fun things that are going on this weekend. We love telling you about them. Maybe one that's happening on Sunday that A, is free, and B, sounds like it's going to be really cool.
Yeah, we love informing you of great performances that are happening all around our central Iowa area. Maybe one you didn't know about, because we're very blessed to have some incredible musicians across the central Iowa area. But have you ever heard of the Central Iowa Wind Ensemble? Well, we're going to learn more about that today, as we do have the artistic director and conductor, Dr. Mitchell B. Letch, joining us this morning. Thank you for being here.
Great to be here.
And kind of the helm of their social media, we also have Heather Richardson joining us as well. So thank you both for joining us. First, let's just talk about the Central Iowa Wind Ensemble.
Yeah, what is it?
What is this?
Well, this is woodwind players, brass players, and percussionists. So it's what a lot of people think of as a concert band or a symphonic band. It's about 55 members. This is our 16th season.
All right, so you've been around for a while.
We've been around for a while. We keep growing in our numbers, in our popularity and outreach to the community. And this concert on Sunday is going to be British band classics. We have themed concerts. Now, when we say British band classics, I mean, I love the Beatles, but you won't hear the Beatles.
All right, what are we meaning by British band classics then? What kind of British band classics?
Right. Composers from across the pond, such as Gustav Holst, Ralph Vaughan Williams, even King Henry VIII, Edward Elgar, and several others.
Okay, so we put that together. Now, you mentioned you're 55 members strong.
Right.
What ages are we talking about then, the performers?
Good question. It's basically players that have graduated their undergraduate college years and on up until retirement age, and it is an audition group.
All right, so people that have maybe gone through high school and their collegiate years playing an instrument, then you graduate, and then where do you go from there?
Yeah,
what do you do from there?
Very good question.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of these players, they, like myself too, we enjoy playing in the summer band in the parks, right? Those kind of popular summertime opportunities. But these players also enjoy that kind of next level, a next echelon of more challenging, right? Exactly, the more challenging repertoire, and I mean,
you said it's an audition deal. You can't just show up and play. You've got to be talented.
Well, Mitch, just so you know, Lou does play a horn instrument. So
what do you play?
Tenor sax.
All right, all right, good to know. Put you on the sub list.
Just in case.
I need some new reeds, though. I haven't had any new reeds for about 40 years.
We can set you up.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
That's awesome.
I know we do have some images of the ensemble that we can show off, just to kind of show from past performances, and just a great looking group. But why just winds? Because you're thinking, it's like, great, they sound wonderful, but why aren't we hearing other instruments? Why is it so important to kind of focus on horns and winds and things like that?
Well, very good question. I mean, of course, we have the Des Moines Symphony Orchestra, we have the Des Moines Community Orchestra, and the wind ensemble, to me, is emblematic of a wind organ. That's what we should sound like. And actually, we do have an opening right now for a string bass, because a lot of wind ensembles will have a string bass or two to help solidify that bottom voice. They kind of stand right alongside the tubas who are sitting down.
Right.
Okay.
So, but basically, it's a different medium. It's not as old as the orchestra, as far as centuries old, but it did in large part come from across the pond. In fact, one of the pieces we're going to be playing Sunday by Gustav Holst is his first suite for military band in E flat. He has a second military band piece in the key of F, but a lot of it came from war times and
now are these pieces you're talking about how popular these composers are? Are these pieces that when people are experiencing it, that they're going to be tapping their foot and whistling along to the melodies?
Yeah, that's a very good point. I think one thing we do very well is that we program pieces that will have, it's a kind of a nice smorgasbord, and there'll be something there for everybody's taste, and something that they'll go out tapping their foot to.
Okay.
Some of these melodies they'll be familiar with, some others they won't be. But all of these pieces are staples in the wind band repertoire.
All right, Heather, your involvement in the program too. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I come from the French horn section, and as Mitch said, I'm a player who I didn't have a music major. I'm not a music professional. I'm just one of the people who auditioned and managed to be in the group and really enjoy playing my instrument. I also take care of the social media, so check us out on Facebook and Twitter. We also have a website, www.siwe.org. So be sure to check us out there. We post all our concerts out there. We put pictures, any auditions that we have available, behind the scenes information. So we just try to keep that information as up to date as we can.
And you really are trying to have that community outreach of playing in different places and making people know that you guys exist, correct?
Absolutely. We do play about 4 concerts a year. This year we're actually playing 5. We have this upcoming concert, then we have one in December down at Central College. Also that same weekend we're playing at Chris Crindle Market downtown as well. And then we have 2 concerts that'll be at Scottish Rite Consistory in the spring.
Okay, so a lot of things to look forward to, but let's talk about the upcoming one. So if people are maybe lovers of your music or hearing you guys that you're around for the first time, they can come out this Sunday, correct?
That's right, and it's free of charge. Donations are accepted willingly, but again, it's free of charge. And the music is also very accessible for young children. So bring your whole family.
Okay, so everybody can enjoy it.
Yeah, bring your whole family along. There's marches, there's overtures, there's some melodies that they'll hear that are familiar from Holst's Jupiter. There's even a piece we're playing that was written by originally King Henry VIII.
All right, is it King Henry VIII? Not that one, right? No, not that one. Okay.
No,
the other one. The other song.
Yeah.
Now, the concert starts at 3 o'clock,
Right.
but you're going to be doing something before that, right? Tell everybody about that.
Yeah, this is the first time we're going to do this. We adjusted our schedule. We're going to rehearse ahead of time, but there's going to be a pre-concert lecture by me about the music beyond what's in the program for the program notes. So, some other little known facts about the composers and each piece.
So you have some good takeaway when you come when you leave there.
Right, actually, and when you're going in. That's going to be from 2:15 to 2:45.
Okay.
That's after we finish our rehearsal, obviously before the 3 o'clock concert start. And so there'll be a nice half hour of some other anecdotes about the music and the composers.
Wonderful.
Something to
Truly
talk about,
appreciate the music and in a beautiful space over at Scotch Rite as well downtown. Well, thank you both for joining us. Remind us once again, if we want to follow along, get more details about upcoming concerts or what's happening on Sunday, where should they go?
Okay, our concert is on Sunday, and it is downtown at Scottish Rite Consistory. It's at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. If you want to show up early at 2:15, Mitch will be doing a talk. And that's Sunday, October 14th. Admission is free, but we accept donations as well.
As you said, all over social media, Facebook, Twitter, to look up Central Iowa Wind Ensemble, otherwise ciwe.org, correct?
Correct.
All right. Thank you both for joining us.
And bring the whole family.
Bring the whole family. There you go.
For everyone. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right.